Good morning, fellow Flosstubers. It is Sunday, November the 12th, and today it is a little bit, it's a bit grey and, well, just grey. Pretty much is it now until about May. I live on the west coast of Scotland, southwest coast of Scotland, so even though we have quite mild winters, for Scotland in general, it's grey. There's not a lot of sunshine. And today I'm actually going off to do a run it's called a supernova run. It's in the dark. You get glow in the dark things, and I've got leg warmers, and yeah, it's a stylish look. Over in Falkirk, which is over in Lothian towards Edinburgh, to run around the Kelpies again. I did it last year. It's great fun. The Kelpies are great. They're these big horses' heads monuments. It's hard to explain to you, see them, but they're absolutely amazing, and they light them all up. So off to run around that this afternoon, but I thought I would squeeze in a quick update. This is me just going over, I took part in the election stitch along for Stitch Mania. So I'm going to just show you what I've done. Some of the stuff I doubled up for, because I tried to use all my current whips. I only had one new starter. It was very good. So to start things off, so I'm just going to start looking at the computer because I've got it written up here because I can't remember day to day. October 25th, red states, stitching a piece with red in it. Well, of course, it had to be my beautiful girl there, my mini sea of roses from Heaven and Earth Designs. And so I've actually done a bit more. Now this was also, I did this for the red states, and I did this for R for Republican, because Sea of Roses. So I worked on this bit here. I have actually spent the last few nights working on it as well. So it's probably a little bit more than I've cheated. It's not quite exactly what I did. But look, that's all I've got to do. So near yet so far, it feels like it's just not filling in. But thankfully our face is there. It's actually nice when you see it like that. Unfortunately I can see lines, but they'll be fine. And then hopefully, I'm hoping in the next week or two, this little bit here will go. It's not too bad. This bit here was quite confetti heavy. This little bit here is not too bad. Fingers crossed. She'll be done. So that was one of them. Now the next one was build a wall. Stitching a piece with a wall in it. Which was my glorious chatelaine. Well, I say it's glorious. White Knights in St. Petersburg. So I worked on, I say that, so yeah, there we are. This bit here. So it's next to a wall. That was the gardens bit there. And then this also, I used this for White House. November the 6th, White House stitch with a piece of white or a house on it. It's a house. Lots of houses. Lots and lots of houses. Yes, I remember stitching those houses. There's lots of them. Anyway, so I managed to do that. So I actually managed to get started on the third garden. Now this one here, oh my goodness me. This here is some kind of, I don't even know what it's called. Anyway, it's an absolute nightmare. So I'm not very good at specialty stitches. To me, I'm just like, yeah, it'll do. It's unique. It's to do myself. From a distance, it looks fine. So hopefully, once I've finished my mini sea of roses, I might concentrate and get the last two bits done. Then that's part 6. Only another 6 pieces to go. Yeah, it'll get there. It's most definitely a whip. So that was that one. Put that away now. Blue state, stitching a piece of blue in it. So for that, I used, I should maybe put these in order. This is my Mirabilia Maidens of the Seasons Winter. So this is Maidens of the Season Winter by Mirabilia. Now, on the original pattern, it actually is more purpley, but the threads that they called for, which, so obviously I bought this a while ago, and it was needle needle paints floss, and I've just not been able to get the colour, so I was like, oh, to hang with that. We'll just use DMC. But the DMC equivalents that I use are actually coming out more, I would say more blue. They're definitely shades of blue, more on the purple. It's still lovely. I still love it. So I managed to work on these bits here and got a little bit more done. I still haven't made as much progress on that as I would like. That's another one to add to that, yeah, hopefully get done soon. So I think that was the only day I worked on that. Stitch on a piece with a woman on it. That must have been, I think, actually, no, that's right, I cheated. I used that one because technically, yeah, as a woman, I just used that both because they ran the 2 nights, so I used that. Stitch on a piece with purple in it. Of course, I had to go for my thistle. My thistle Biscornu. I can't show, unfortunately, I can't show a pitch. I've only got, it was a freebie. Oh, actually, if it's a freebie, I can show you, can't I? I got it off the internet somewhere, so it's a little bit, anyway, you'll see. Thistles. Biscornu. So that's where I got it. I'm doing some purple, a bit purple thread. Fabric. I have no idea where that came from. And I'm using my Gentle Arts threads, and I'm just loving it. The colours are so good. So it's actually going to be quite big though, I think. But I'll still use it as a Biscornu because I've got a couple of them up the stairs in my bedroom, so I'll put that in there. I do like that. So that was that. On to Stitch and Whip. You haven't stitched on for a very long time. I think I went for, nope, another Heaven and Earth piece because I'd used this for a challenge. Oh yeah, I used this for the challenge for the the cross country one, which I didn't get finished in time. So I've just been finishing that off. So as you can see, I then worked a bit more on this. And it's great when I look at it because I can actually see, like, this is her dress. I'll show you I've got the actual picture here. So hopefully. Maybe not. No, I don't think I do. So, sorry, fiddling around. Never good. I'm trying to edit this bit out. There's my girl there. I absolutely love this piece. I don't know what it is. I just absolutely, God, I wish I could get married again and I would have that dress. But I would have to be 20 years younger and about 3 stone lighter. But yeah, so as you can see, I've been working on the bottom pieces. So I've managed to fill in some of this. I'm going to try and finish that page off and then we'll go back up to this and start with this. So that was that. Now, I also used this for, which one was it? The Grand Old Party. Stitch and a party theme piece. I decided she's a bride. Therefore, a bride. What does a bride have? A wedding party. It's a party. That was as close as I could get. So I worked on her a couple of times for that. D is for Democrat. Oh, goodness me. I'm actually getting to the stage and I can't actually remember. D is for Democrat. What did... I actually don't remember. Oh, I know. I know. How could I forget? My beautiful, beautiful... It was only a couple of weeks ago and I can't remember what I did. Dasher. You've got to love Dasher. I have Donner. That's Dasher. That's what he'll look like. I did Donner last year. Love that. Now, this is the bit I've only done a tiny, tiny little bit. Again, on Sparkly's thread, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll just look at Charcoal Slate Opalescent. I don't think you can see it, but it is sparkly thread from Sparkly's. Now, the problem with this was, when I started it, I only did a few stitches. I didn't mark it off on my the chart because I hadn't made a working copy of it and I don't like marking the Mirabella charts. I picked it up. About an hour later, I finally worked out what stitches I had actually done. I literally had done like a few of the green ones. And oh my goodness, next time, put a T in for top so I know where I'm going. So I did quite a lot. I think this is his kind of buckle bit. Yeah, this is his saddle. Having problems with words this morning. Saddle. So, again, he'll maybe get done. If I get, hopefully I might get him done for Christmas. If not, I'll definitely get done for next Christmas. Stay fingers crossed. Oh, my legs go. So, campaign signs. Oh, stitch a bit with a sign, banner or plaque on it. Something with text. This would have been my Tilton Crafts. Cartography. It's a big old map. The big old map came out. 69 pages of it. I'm on page 2. I love it though. So I managed actually, the list, I got a little bit more done just round here. It's confetti hell, but it'll look good. So that has got some kind of writing on it. Yeah. Again, I love working on it. Oh my god, it's just now, it's going to take me forever. It's so nice. I love it. I love maps. Everything to do with maps. I would just stitch lots of them, but my husband might get a bit annoyed. So where are we at? I for Independent. Oh, it is my little ink circles, little freebie, Celtic squirrel. So it was a little freebie from Ink Circles. I don't know when. I think it may still be up on our site. So ink, aye. So I've just worked a little bit more on it. Again, I'll make that into a little biscuit now because I like having them up in my bedroom. So I managed a little bit more on that. Those ones, the little ones that I'm doing, this one, like in the thistle one, it will be, I'll just work on them. I'm quite enjoying doing these stitch alongs as the Christmas stitch along, which is 12 days of Christmas. I think I'll just cheat and just like count 12 whips and then pick them randomly as to what day we'll work on, because the only Christmas one I have is Donner. And I'm not really big into Christmas, and especially as it's running the traditional 12 days of Christmas from Christmas Eve through to January, and I'm very much like, once Christmas Day's by, oh god, tree down, everything down. I'm done with it. I'm so over it. So I'll probably just use that as an excuse to pick 12 and just randomly decide which one's going to be worked on that day. So I'll leave those, the little ones I'll just believe in. I'll concentrate on doing some of the bigger ones. I still haven't decided which one I want to concentrate on after I've done Mini Sea Roses. Who knows? Electoral College, 270 votes. It was something to do with 270. I worked on my Mini Sea Roses. I did another 270 on there. White House we did. Grand Old Party we did. Election Day. Stitch on piece related to November. Well, I decided then I would have I would start a new start, because I have these, which I'll show you the chart because it's a freebie, and I don't know if they're still available now. It's on. It's not going to show up, is it? Because it's backwards. Mary C Maryse. It's a blog. It's a blog, and the blog is still there, but obviously I don't know if you can still get it. Anyway, the years. Obviously, there's one for every month. So I thought, well, I'll start that because I finished my Bent Creek snappers, right? Eventually, so I've got them, and I'm going to insert a little picture actually somewhere. If I get really technical, manage to do that. I'm dead impressed with all those people that can do all that. I haven't worked that one out yet. This is my task this week, and I've got a picture of a little orchid that I have in my work, and I sit it in there because it keeps me sane that I have something personal there. So I'll do these as well. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. You might hear running around up the stairs, and when my daughter and their friends here, my son's about, and there's general noise going up there, and I'm just leaving them to it. So that's us kind of stopping and starting. So this was November, so I started this on, I got some 28 count roll and just some, it's called Soft Peach, so I thought I would do all the, technically it's that way, that is actually top, the autumn colours on this, August, September, no, September, October, November will be on this colour. And then I bought a nice grey for December, January, February. Then I'll get round to the spring. I'll do a nice green one and something nice for summer. I didn't get very much done that night. It was a really stormy night. It was really horrible. And then there'd been lots of, I think they were having snow further up the country. And then, so our lights, like, it wasn't bad here yet. It was snowing. But my lights kept flickering, like the whole house lights. It was really freaking me out. Because I thought, oh, there's a light going. And then I looked in the kitchen and all the lights in the kitchen were going. And then all the lights in the bathroom were going. And I was like, oh, what's going on? And luckily then I looked out across the road and I could see the neighbour's house and they were all flickering. I was like, this is weird. So I was like, I'm just putting off my lights. I'm going to my bed. I don't like it. So I didn't really get much done that night. Now the only other one, and I did work on this, but I can't remember now what for. I must have mistaken one there. I think it was one where I hadn't made much progress, but I can't remember. I can't remember why I did this, or maybe I just did it. But anyway, this is my tile 2 from West End Embroidery. It comes in 2 colourways. I bought it years ago at Harrogate stitching thing, but you can buy them online. And it's just, I love it. But oh my goodness, I appear to not be able to count when I do this. I don't know how many times I have taken these out, put them back in again, take them out, because I just can't seem to count. It's weird. But it looks so nice. This is the colour that this is. It's not brilliant. See, that's maybe a bit better. This is Threadworks. Threadworks over dyed cotton floss. I don't think I've still got the little. I think it is 1078. Anyway, it's there. That's in there. Sorry, I'll actually show you to the camera. And it doesn't look very inspiring. It looked okay. I was like, And then I start stitching with it. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. It looks very satiny. It's hard to tell now. Sorry, shaking a bit. But there's that, and then that's just plain DMC, and then that's Kreinik, I think. Yeah, a little bit Kreinik. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. And I'm really looking forward to getting it finished. But again, I'll just use it for stitch-alongs next. It's a nice little one just to pick up every so often. So that was that, folks. That was my stitch-along election special. And the less said about the election, the better. So my plan then, so where are we at? We're in November. So my plan for the rest of November is work on mini sea roses. I'm really thinking next couple of weeks I should have that done. Hopefully next time I do a video, I'll wait and I will have that done. Next time, hopefully, as well, I'll have had my roots done. Oh my god. This is the only thing we're doing this. You suddenly go, oh, that's what my hair actually looks like. Shocking. Yeah, I'm getting it done in a couple of weeks. Obviously, then we've got Christmas coming up. Nights out. Busy. So I'm going to work on mini sea roses and then, I don't know, then I'll maybe try and do a bit of Donner. I think and try and get him done for. But I remember actually from the last time, it doesn't look a lot, but hey, it's a Mirabilia. Well, actually, no, it's Nora Corbett to be exact. Yeah, what do you think? No, it's not that big, it's just little. No, it's still going to take ages to do. So that's that. So I will leave you all. Like I said, I'll probably be back in December at some point with a finish. It's a rare thing for me, because I just don't finish that much. Oh yeah, and then to add to that, Heaven and Earth, 50% off sale. Oops. Another 3. I don't even remember what ones I bought. I just went, ooh. Sitting on my work board. Ooh. But I did whittle down my wish list. I realistically, I've only got about 4 or 5 on there now, because I just looked and went, nah, never going to do that. Nah, never going to buy that. So the ones on there are ones that I'm waiting, and I would get them as a mini rather than the big size ones. I have decided. Somebody was asking the other day on Stitch Mania, I can't remember who it is because I'm bad with names, about the difference between minis and
the full size ones. I have to say I'm a fan of the mini ones. I'm nearly finished. I've nearly finished that one. My mini Sea of Roses. The only other one I've finished from Heaven and Earth I've finished is my Quick Stitch Twilight Shimmer and a Story Keep. And I would say I prefer the look of the mini to the Quick Stitch. So I haven't noticed any lost detail. I don't know the big, I haven't seen the big version of it, but I'm more unhappy. They are a good size. I can get, because I've got a Twilight Shimmer framed. Realistically, you can finish them and you can frame them. The only big chart I have now is actually my Tilt and Craft one, which is cartography. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And in my chatelaine. And if I ever get it finished, I'll never be able to afford to get it framed. But hey, I'll be dead before I ever get it finished, so it'll no matter. I'll leave it in the will for the kids to do. So I'm a big fan of minis, and I've now decided, let's just stick to that. It's actually, there's at least, a hope in hell of getting it finished, because the first Heaven and Earth I bought was Queen of Hearts, Rachel Addison. I just chucked myself in and bought 25 count linen, hated it. I was like, oh my god, this is awful. I couldn't work out the tension on it. I hated it. And I was like, oh my god, I'm never going to get this finished. This is pointless doing this. And I chucked it away in a fit of pique. And then I calmed down, and then I was like, right. And then when they started introducing the minis, I was like, oh, hallelujah. Because I love all the designs, but it's just so much more realistic. Anyway, I've waited on for long enough, so I will leave you all. I'm off to do my run in the rain and the cold. Going to go meet my sister. Yeah, why did I sign up for this? It seemed like a good idea at the time. So, cheerio bye, and speak to you soon.